Africa is home to the world's oldest university, the University of Al-Qarawiyyin in Morocco, founded in 859 AD. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still in existence, and it's located in Egypt, Africa. Lake Malawi, also known as Lake Nyasa, has more fish species than any other freshwater system on Earth. Africa is the only continent to stretch across all 4 hemispheres: northern, southern, eastern, and western. The Sahara Desert is expanding by about 0.6 miles, 1 kilometer each month. The world's largest frog, the Goliath frog, is found in Equatorial Guinea and Cameroon, weighing up to 3.3 kilograms, 7.3 pounds. Africa has the largest concentration of wild animals, including over 25,000 species of plants, 2,000 species of birds, and 1,100 species of mammals. The Nile River is the longest river in the world, stretching approximately 6,650 kilometers, 4,130 miles, across northeastern Africa. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is the tallest freestanding mountain in the world, with its summit at 5,895 meters, 19,341 feet, above sea level. Africa has the world's largest reserves of precious metals, such as gold and platinum, and minerals like diamonds and chromium. Ethiopia follows a unique calendar system with 13 months, where each month comprises 30 days, except the last month, which has 5 or 6 days, depending on whether it's a leap year. The Namib Desert in Namibia is the oldest desert in the world, estimated to be around 80 million years old. Madagascar is home to more than 90% of the world's chameleon species. The Democratic Republic of Congo has the 2nd largest rainforest in the world after the Amazon, covering over 1.55 million square kilometers, 600,000 square miles. The Serengeti National Park in Tanzania hosts the largest terrestrial mammal migration on Earth, where over 1 million wildebeest and thousands of zebras and gazelles migrate annually. Africa has over 2,000 spoken languages, with Arabic being the most widely spoken, followed by English, French, Swahili, and Hausa. The oldest known human remains were found in Ethiopia, dating back about 200,000 years. Africa has the world's largest hot desert, the Sahara, covering an area of approximately 9.2 million square kilometers, 3.6 million square miles. The baobab tree, found in Madagascar and mainland Africa, is known as the tree of life for its ability to store water in its trunk during droughts. The Victoria Falls, located on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, is one of the largest and most famous waterfalls in the world, with a width of over 1,700 meters, 5,600 feet, and a height of over 100 meters, 328 feet. Africa is the only continent that spans all climatic zones: tropical, subtropical, temperate, and Arctic. The Sahara Desert was once a lush, green landscape with rivers and lakes, as evidenced by ancient rock art depicting animals like elephants and giraffes. The oldest known fossils of modern humans, Homo sapiens, were discovered in Jebel Ir-Houd, dating back approximately 300,000 years. Lake Tanganyika, located in East Africa, is the 2nd oldest and 2nd deepest freshwater lake in the world, reaching depths of over 1,470 meters, 4,820 feet. Africa is the most linguistically diverse continent, with thousands of different languages spoken by its inhabitants. The Sahara Desert is not just sand dunes. It also contains vast rocky plateaus, mountains, and even oases. The African continent is slowly splitting apart along the East African Rift, which stretches over 3,000 kilometers, 1,864 miles, from the Gulf of Aden in the north to Mozambique in the south. The Okavango Delta in Botswana is the largest inland delta in the world and is formed by the Okavango River, which never reaches the sea but instead evaporates or is consumed by plants and animals. Africa is the only continent that is crossed by both the equator and the prime meridian. The city of Timbuktu in Mali was once a thriving center of learning and trade, attracting scholars and traders from across Africa and the Middle East. The Sahara Desert is not entirely devoid of life. It's home to a variety of plants and animals adapted to its harsh conditions, including the fennec fox and the Saharan silver ant. Africa has the largest population of young people in the world, With over 60% of its population under the age of 25, the Nile crocodile is the largest freshwater predator in Africa and is known for its aggressive behavior towards humans. The African continent is home to some of the world's most ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Nubians, and Axumites. Africa is the second largest continent in terms of both land area and population after Asia. The Sahara Desert is expanding southward at a rate of about 0.8 kilometers, 0.5 miles per year due to desertification. Africa has the largest population of elephants in the world, with the African savanna elephant and the African forest elephant being the two main species. The Sahara Desert was once covered by vast ancient lakes, such as Lake Megachad, which was larger than the Caspian Sea. The baobab tree can live for thousands of years and has many uses for humans, including providing food, shelter, and traditional medicine. Africa has the highest percentage of people living in extreme poverty, with over 400 million people living on less than $1.90 per day. The Nile River has two main tributaries, the White Nile, which originates in Lake Victoria, and the Blue Nile, which originates in Lake Tana in Ethiopia. Africa has some of the world's oldest rock art, with cave paintings in places like Algeria and South Africa dating back over 10,000 years. The Sahara Desert experienced extreme temperature fluctuations, with daytime temperatures reaching over 50 degrees C, 122 degree F, and nighttime temperatures dropping below freezing. Africa has the world's largest population of giraffes, with an estimated 111,000 individuals across the continent. The city of Johannesburg in South Africa is one of the world's largest urban forests, with over 10 million trees. Africa is the only continent where all four big cats, lion, leopard, cheetah, and tiger in some regions, can be found in the wild. The Congo River Basin in Africa contains the world's second largest rainforest after the Amazon, housing an incredibly diverse array of flora and fauna, some of which are yet to be discovered or studied by science. Lake Tanganyika, one of Africa's Great Lakes, is the world's second deepest lake and is estimated to be around 12 million years old, making it one of the oldest freshwater lakes on Earth. Africa is home to some of the oldest known human fossils, with archaeological sites like the Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania, providing valuable insights into human evolution and prehistoric cultures. Many African countries were colonized by European powers in the 19th and early 20th centuries, leading to complex legacies of colonialism that have shaped the continent's political, economic, and social landscapes. Africa has experienced significant economic growth in recent years, with several countries emerging as economic powerhouses in industries such as agriculture, technology, and telecommunications.